What's up, everyone? I'm Lala. This is Flavors of New York, and today I'm on Columbus Circle. I have the pleasure of going to a live music venue called Dizzy's, which I believe is named after a certain jazz icon. Push button to jazz. You see that? Coming up to the 5th floor, and the entrance to Dizzy's is right here. Woo, I heard something about a view. I am in the kitchen with executive chef here at Dizzy's, Andrew Smith. Hi.
Hey, how are you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So tell me a little bit about the food here. I'm noticing that there's a southern vibe.
So it's southern, specifically hitting on New Orleans.
Okay.
So, you know, as in homage to all the great jazz that's come out of New Orleans, want to tie that right into the theme of the club.
And tell me about some of the greatest hits on the menu.
Well, the greatest hits on the menu, in my opinion, okra. I mean, no southern restaurant is complete without some fried okra. I'm personally a Georgia boy, but you know, you got to have the okra down south. I am a sucker for a good charcuterie board, so we have some like French-based sausages, which you know really ties into that Creole. And then we also have one that I'm really enamored with. It is it's a rice-crusted trout.
Ooh.
Over rice grits with green beans almondine.
Sounds amazing.
Very much down in that portion of the world.
But also French, so we're keeping it elevated
Correct.
and delicious. I'm also noticing some fried chicken, which is one of my personal favorites always and forever.
Well, of course, no menu would be complete without it. So today we are going to really go down to New Orleans
Take
with
me.
a shrimp boil.
He's getting me very excited. You're speaking my language. We get to watch you make that, yes?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
We have what would not be complete without a little bit of andouille sausage. It's Cajun sausage, a little bit of spice to it. Of course, it's a shrimp boil, so we need our lovely Gulf Coast shrimp. The true star of any New Orleans cuisine is the holy trinity of peppers. So we have green, yellow, and red. A little bit of potatoes, butter, a nice seafood stock, lemon, parsley, and you know, salt. And the first thing that we're gonna add in is our sausage. We're gonna let that sausage take on a little bit of color, bleed out some of its fats. We're gonna give those just a minute to kind of brown up a little bit. We're starting to get a little bit of caramel onto our sausages. Now the next thing to that I'm gonna add in is gonna be my peppers. Right? So these peppers, again, I want to let them sweat out a little bit. And then to that, we're going to pop in our potatoes. The next thing that we're really going to want to do is add in our shrimp. So I'm going to clear them a little bit of space in this pan because they want to make some contact with the surface. And we're going to let those shrimp soak up all those other flavors that we've already started to establish in our pan.
Oh, yeah. So all of that's in the pan is just going to soak up all of that beautiful seafood stock.
A generous portion of butter. So traditionally when you do a boil like this, you're going to be building this in a big pot. And then that's where you get like your crawfish boils, your shrimp boils, things like that. And it's just ingredient after ingredient after ingredient, building that stock up until you have something truly fantastic and then lay it out onto a picnic table. But fortunately we're in the middle of New York City, so
So we won't be eating with our hands?
We have to build it in a bowl.
That sauce is coming together, the butter is emulsifying, everything on the bottom's being picked up. Ugh, I'm getting hungry, can you tell? Garnish!
And from this point, we're going to take all this goodness, put it down into a bowl, and You want to get all those sausages and all those peppers and all that goodness.
Ooh, it smells amazing.
A little bit more of that. And then you gotta have a little bread to sop all that goodness up with.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Beautiful. Thank you, Chef. Roland, nice to meet you. I'm
Pleasure to
Lala.
meet you.
This is the general manager of Dizzy's. This is Roland Chassagne. Dizzy's is on Columbus Circle, and I have to tell you, as soon as you walk in, I'm just struck by this insane view and the fact that it's of Central Park. And how is this coming to work every day?
It's great coming to work every day. You get, no matter what mood you're in, as soon as you enter the club, you're in a great mood because of the view.
Yeah.
You know, on 60th Street and Broadway, it's one of 3 spaces in Frederick P. Rose Hall, home of Jazz at Lincoln Center. It's called Dizzy's Club, as you know. And we have nightly jazz music every single night.
And I can just imagine how you walk in and the city is twinkling, and it's just got to be absolutely magical.
Yeah, the great thing about it is that no matter what type of weather we have, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, blizzard, rain. It's a movie set.
So lucky. How long has the club been here?
We opened in October of 2004,
Okay.
October 21st to be exact. And we've been swinging ever since.
And where does the name Dizzy's come from? Anything specific?
Yes, it comes from a famous trumpet player named Dizzy Gillespie.
I'm familiar. I
Yeah,
figured.
great.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have to honor
Right.
you know, past artists for sure.
And so, 7 nights a week. What time are you open?
Yeah, doors open at 6 p.m. We have two shows. 7:30 and 9:30.
Okay.
And Thursday to Saturday, we have a late night session as well. Which starts at
Amazing.
11:15.
And the musicians that you bring in, they're from all over?
They're from all over the country, all over the world. A 22-year-old jazz artist to a master, an 85-year-old jazz master. So it's great.
And so for people who want to know who they're going to see, they can check out the schedule at
jazz.org/dizzies.
and buy tickets in advance.
For sure.
Can you just show up?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
We welcome everybody. Just show up. We're going to have a swinging time here. We always do.
I can only imagine how fun it is in here. You've got the bar over there.
Yes,
And of
that's
course,
the most important.
you-
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, maybe slightly second to the music,
Yeah,
but
slightly.
I think it all kind of ties in. Do people get up and dance?
They do if they really feel it, like the music.
Uh-huh.
They really get up and dance. We had dance nights
Okay.
in the past, and we're trying to have that again. So stay tuned with that.
Tell me when.
I'll definitely tell you. when.
Love to dance.
It's fun. It's fun. Swing dancing is always fun.
So I'd never been in this space, and I walked in and I was just struck by how huge it is. There's several performance spaces in
For
addition
sure,
to Dizzy's.
For sure. There's the Rose Theater, which is the capacity is about 1,200. There's the Appel Room, capacity is about 500, and then there's the club, capacity is about 140 seats.
Okay. So I love that this is intimate and small. It feels like no matter where you're sitting, you've got a great view. You feel close to the action, the musicians,
That's what it's about.
and it probably just fills up this whole room.
The whole purpose is to connect with each other and the artists.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that you don't feel like you're far away and you're, you know,
It's very
disconnected.
Intimate.
Yes.
It's very intimate. All the spaces are. Quite
So cool. We're sitting here staring at all of this gorgeous food. I'm hungry.
I'm starving.
So let's bring back Andrew.
Alrighty.
Chef,
There he is, just like that. The magic of television.
we're waiting for Chef to begin eating.
Oh, and you brought more food. All right, so this is the fun part. We get to sit here and eat and talk about it. I'm immediately going for the shrimp boil because I watched you make it and I'm super stoked. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything in there and I'm gonna just soak this bread because I'm sure this sauce is delicious. I am a girl from Maryland, so I
so much.
enjoy my seafood. And then this charcuterie board, the southern vibe, it really speaks to me. I'm excited about this as well. You had me at foie gras.
You see how spoiled I am almost every night.
I know, right? Amazing. What a life. And then, okay, fried chicken, yes. Hello. Oh, hell yes. Like you were
Stella as
talking.
usual.
Yeah. You were talking about building layers of flavor, and you get it. You definitely get it from that sauce.
It's the simplest things that when you actually just take that extra minute to build those flavors, that's where it all comes from.
got the okra.
Of course I got the okra.
How can you not? How can you
Again,
not?
it's crispy, it's fried, it's pickled.
Pickled and fried. Some of my favorite words.
Well, you're having some, right?
I'm absolutely having some,
Okay.
yes. What's your favorite thing on the menu? Do you have a favorite?
I can't even.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean everything. The fried chicken's great. The trout's awesome. I do like the brisket.
Oh, there's brisket too, huh?
You have to come by for that.
I think I have to come by for the brisket.
Sure.
Love that we're repurposing broken rice.
Babe.
Man. Sometimes I don't think there's anything better than grits.
Not if they're done right.
Oh, so good. And this dish just has so much texture from the almonds and then the snap of the beans, the crispy coating on the fish. This is a perfect dish.
The chef said it. Not if they're done right. If they're done right, they're the best.
Speaking of right, that fried chicken looks like it is fried perfectly.
Screaming your name.
Oh my God, getting in here, using my fingers. It's crunchy on the outside. It's moist on the inside. Fried chicken dream, served with collards and cornbread. Dizzy's has it all. If you want that New Orleans vibe, it is here in the middle of the city. What a find.
I'm
He's
having
chewing,
fun. I'm sorry.
he's eating, he doesn't need to speak. We've talked about it. This place is amazing. I can't wait to see it at night.
Well,
Thank
you so much.
Thank you for cooking for me. Thank you for talking to me about it. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna finish this food.
Sounds good.
And now that you know about Dizzy's, I expect to see you here for Flavors of New York. This is Chef Andrew. This is Roland. And I'm Lala. See you next time.